Very nice to have you along for the ride in or away from work today. It is Braggin Friday.
It is Braggin Friday. Wow, we made it to the weekend.
Right.
Hallelujah. I know for some of us, it's been quite a week. And for those of you who are just getting started, how you doing on your holiday shopping and holiday readiness and all of that?
Oh.
I know you went to go see a movie.
I did go see a movie. I went and saw the new Star Wars release. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I'm not. I can tell you it's a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's what I would expect somebody to say after they went and saw Star Wars.
At 8:30 in the morning today.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I can't say that about every movie I've ever seen, but this one was a good one. Holiday preparation otherwise, nope.
Nope. Not doing that this year? Opting out?
Well,
kind of like the recession several years ago. We were all opting out of the recession.
Yeah, not really opting out of the holidays, just haven't got there yet.
And somebody actually asked me if I was all finished. And I like shopping really close to when the holidays are. That's kind of my favorite.
Right.
I used to do, my mom, my family, we would do so early, get their Christmas shopping, their holiday shopping done in September or October and be all done and so proud that they were finished.
Right.
And here's what I ended up finding is then I would go out during the holidays just because you're out and have everything's all decorated. They're playing Christmas music. They have all these fun gifts and things they don't have other times of the year, gift sets and gift packages and the way things are put out.
Right.
And I kind of think I like this one better. So I would wait. And now we wait until right in the thick of things.
Yeah.
And go and do all of our holiday shopping. I was telling somebody just this morning, it's not, I'm not rushing around in the hustle and bustle. I don't feel stressed about it. This is just when I'm doing it.
Okay.
And it feels so festive to me. And then you go home and you're wrapping your presents under the Christmas tree next to the fireplace. It just feels really, really special to me. So I have not started. And however, we have 2 weekends to kind of get that done. If it doesn't happen this weekend, I can get it done. Now, next weekend, that would be way too late for me.
Sure.
Then I will start to.
Yeah.
I will start to kind of panic if I haven't got it done. But finding a gift and something that they will enjoy is all that it is.
Most people enjoy stuff just because you gave it to them.
Just because.
It's the thought.
It's the thought. Yeah. Look, we're exchanging gifts and I found something. Right. And as long as it's at least something close to you'd sort of kind of like it at some point in your lifetime.
Right.
Now, I have received gifts that I open it up and go, okay, what about this at all, says Angel. I've thought that. And then I smack myself in the head and say, somebody bought you a gift. Snap out of it, Angel. Right? But, sometimes you do. You kind of look at it and think, how in the world did this end up? This must have been a mistake. But then you look at the giver, and it wasn't. And so thank you. It's a wonderful, wonderful gesture.
My son informed me that he's catching a plane to Seattle on the 22nd. So wants to know if I can take him for a ride. Does that count as a Christmas present? Taking it for a ride?
I'm like, where was the present in that? Taking somebody for a ride?
Yeah.
Well, since you're a Lyft driver, I would say no.
I wouldn't charge him.
Oh, you wouldn't charge him?
No, of course
not. All right.
My present.
It's your present. Okay, so then if it's the present, and sometimes we have to communicate that and say, this is a gift.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Even in business, think about this. This is one of those really subtle little things. How often do you give people a discount or throw in something extra that wasn't part of the package that they paid for? Mm-hmm. This happens all the time.
Sure.
Well, make sure you note that on an invoice or at least in a note card that this is extra.
Has value.
And it's a bonus and it's value. And here's the gift portion of it, because sometimes they might just think, oh, well, you just do this for everybody, or this is included naturally. But if you add complimentary services or items to the packaging or the services, just make a note of it. Not because you want credit for it, and you want them to go, oh my gosh, thank you so much. But we don't know, I think, as the recipient,
It's true.
that was something of value. Sometimes we don't recognize it. And then the giver gets a little aggravated, a little agitated. Like, they didn't even say thank you. They didn't even appreciate that. I'm giving you a gift to the airport, and normally I charge for this, and I'm not charging you. And they didn't even realize. So if it is the gift, if it is a gift portion of the present, it might be helpful to let them know that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. I was being facetious.
You often are. And sometimes I just don't. I can't even keep track of it sometimes.
I know.
So so what if he's not going to be here and that's not the gift?
I haven't got his gift yet. I need to go shopping before the 22nd, apparently. Because he's leaving on the 22nd.
Oh, and you thought you had until the 25th.
I always have until the 24th.
Oh, yeah. So cut it out by 2 days.
Figure this all out.
Right? Yeah, he's leaving early. That is good to know. If you're leaving town and somebody's going to exchange gifts with you, or they can get it when they come back, and then that gives you a whole extra week.
Yeah.
And then you can even buy it, after Christmas and get it 60% off.
School in the summertime.
School in the summertime?
Yeah, no class.
Which part? The giving them the gift after Christmas?
Waiting until afterwards so that there's a discount.
Well.
Yeah. No.
I'm just trying to give you some
things you think of me.
I'm trying to give you some extra time.
Thank you.
And save you some money, but apparently not classy enough.
No. Would you do it? Heck no.
It depends on who it is, right? Maybe. Well, we're not celebrating until, January. I'll shop for you in January.
Oh my.
Why not? Is that bad? Is that totally bad? We're not exchanging gifts until January.
I'm not going to see you, and it's known that I'm not going to exchange gifts till January. Then nobody cares when you go buy it.
Right.
But if you are going to see them in the holiday season, and he's probably going to come on the 22nd and give me something, I should probably reciprocate. Don't you think?
You know what? Me trying to guess the dynamics of how gift giving goes in your family is challenging.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's all you always just throw a little twist into it. However, I would think it would be done. You're like, nah, Angel, no, we don't do it like that. And so it's always been just a little. And so I guess. I play the game.
All right.
I guess along, and usually I'm wrong. Sorry
to make you play the game.
It's all right. It is Braggin Friday. We would love to hear your stories of great customer service. Anybody out there just doing something a little extra special for you this time of year? Maybe somebody is sending you gifts early and you're getting them in the mail, and they have extra little bonuses in them, and they're not waiting until after the holidays and getting a discount, which would be, so they've taken the high road.
Apparently, you got to send, if you have family out of state, you have to send that soon.
Do you know December 15th is National Free Shipping Day for most online retailers?
It is?
Yeah, because last day to get free shipping on your online purchases. And so December 15th, if you want free shipping, if you're sending those gifts out of state or to somebody even across town, free shipping usually ends December 15th.
I better jump on that.
So official free shipping and day. But you're going to hand it to him, I thought. Isn't he here? No, you're going to ship it now.
Okay. We've finished talking about Sterling.
Oh.
And now we're talking about other family that's out of state.
Oh.
And I understand that you have to send that early. I like shopping on the 24th.
And so does that work for your family out of state?
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you.
You're agreeing with me?
Does anybody else have holiday package purchase present problems?
Let's challenges? Go with that. So yes, today would be the day to send those December 15th holiday gifts out into the mail for those people out of state. So I have to tell you my surprise package stories.
Please hold it right till we get back, because I can't wait to hear your surprise package story.
Surprise package stories. It was a mystery of gifts coming to my house.
Don't you just love those? We'll be back with more positive business talk. It's Braggin Friday. The number to call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Angel and Eric, this is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
Play our mobile app Scratch to Win Advent Calendar Contest to win cool prizes and great stocking stuffers.
Today's prize is a $50 gift certificate from Come On Home, Colorado.
Scratch to win every day now through Christmas Eve. Play on Christmas Day, and you could win the grand prize, a Bandamere Speedway prize package valued at over $500. Download our mobile app today in the App Store and Google Play.
Salem Media is proud to announce half-price tuition, a great program for some of Denver's finest private occupational schools. It gives you or someone you know a chance to attend one of these schools for half the price of normal tuition. No catch, no kidding. We currently have a half-price tuition promotion for the Cook Street School of Culinary Arts, located in downtown Denver. Do you love to cook? Do you want to be a part of the amazing food scene in Denver? This well-established 15-year-old school has an accelerated 16-week program that features one-of-a-kind advanced culinary arts programs, including pastry and wine training. Their job placement after graduation rate is at 90%, and you could be a student for half price. If you or someone you know could benefit from our half-price tuition program, give us a call at 303-750-5687 or visit one of our websites, 710knus.com, 947fmtheword.com, or moneytalk1690.com, and click on the half-off school tuition banner. Please check out our half-price tuition for Cook Street School of Culinary Arts today.
Message and data rates may apply. Please don't text while driving.
Do you know the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers? We do. Do you know how to make your logo come alive and magnetically attract new, long-lasting customers? We do. And do you know how to ensure your logo is delivered on the right promotional items on time at a great price? We do. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Who are we? We're 4imprint, the nation's leading team to make your logo shine on your choice of thousands of promotional items. And right now, we want to share with you for free the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers. Discover them now by texting TOP to 88988. Let us show you what a difference the right promotional items can make to help grow your brand. With 4imprint, you'll get high-quality products, exclusive items, popular brands, on-time delivery, and outstanding customer service. That's what we do. Discover the top 3 promotional items for driving new customers by texting TOP to 88988. That's TOP to 88988.
An incredible night of stand-up comedy from Tim Allen.
The truest thing I ever read about a marriage was on a coffee mug. It said, "Happy wife, happy life." Hasn't steered me wrong since the day she threw it at me.
Saturday, January 13th, 7 p.m., Belco Theater, Denver. Tickets on sale now at AXS.com or by phone at 888-929-7849.
You know what gets a bad rap?
Yelling! Tim Allen, live on stage. For mature audiences only. Must be 18 or older to attend.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We will interact with you live on the show. The number to call today, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. It's Braggin Friday. We want to hear your stories of great service.
You ever order anything from Amazon?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you ever get a package in the mail from Amazon and you forgot that you ordered it? You're just a little surprised. You're like, oh, that's right. I ordered that. Nothing like that ever happened.
I order with such inconsistency that every time I order, I come expecting.
You expect it.
Yeah.
Well, every now and then something will come and I kind of forgot that I would order it.
Okay.
And I would have eventually remembered, it's one of those things, but I just wasn't thinking about it. You place the order and in Angel's mind, okay, check off the list. I can move on to different things. And so every now and then you get a package in the mail and you're like, oh, that's right. Or what did I order? I don't remember what I ordered. And you open it up. That's right. I ordered this.
Yeah.
So last week I get a package in the mail.
Okay.
Addressed to me. And I open it up and it's a set of sheets. And I'm expecting it to be a Christmas present because I didn't think I had ordered anything. And so I open it up and it's a set of sheets, bed sheets.
Okay.
And it doesn't say who it's from, but it does have a gift receipt in it, a little gift tag, but it doesn't have any messaging of who this item is from. Now, here's where it gets just a little strange that the sheets are for a full-size bed.
And you don't remember ordering these sheets?
I don't remember ordering these sheets.
Okay. So
even when I look at them, not even the colors of my bedroom.
So at this point, I can't believe that you were the orderer.
No, definitely was not the orderer of these sheets. Somebody else sent them to me, sent me a set of sheets that don't match my bedroom.
Or the size of your bed.
Or the size of my bed.
Okay.
Didn't really know exactly what to do about that and figured, well, somebody will fess up. Hey, Angel, did you get the package I sent you?
Do you own a full bed in your house?
My daughter has a full bed.
Okay.
Yes. So there's one bed that these sheets will fit on. So I just stuck the whole box and stuck it under the Christmas tree.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Where else do you put
Did you wrap the sheets?
No. I just stuck the box and stuck it under the tree.
Right.
Alicia was around, like the kids. We don't know. Let's just put it. We'll figure it out later.
All right.
So then last night, my husband makes a comment about the boots that I ordered, or just a couple days ago. The boots that I ordered arrived from Amazon.
How nice.
I don't remember ordering boots from Amazon. And he's going, sure you don't, Angel. You're shopping. They're very clearly boots. You can kind of feel in the package. And so they're not in a box. They're in a package.
Okay.
And I'm rattled because I don't recall ordering boots. And now this is package number 2.
One of your greatest fears is forgetting. I
know. And these days I told my husband, keep an eye on me. He says, no, you've just got a lot on your mind. So I get home, open up the package of boots, clearly boots, cute, something I would wear.
Yeah. Not
my size, not my order. I did not order these. So now this is surprise package number 2 that has come in the mail to me. Okay. Now it has a little gift receipt. And it says, to start the return process or to say thank you for this gift, go here. All right. I got to solve this mystery. I got to solve this mystery because there's mystery gifts coming to my house and I don't know where they're coming from and who they're from, how they're getting here. But now this is 2. So remember, Angel forgets. That's an important part of the story.
Forgets.
Yeah, that's an important part of the story. Right. So I go online and I start to say thank you to the person. And it kind of brings it up to dear Stacy, thank you for the gift. Stacy's my sister-in-law. Stacy's my sister-in-law in California. That's right.
She's coming for Christmas.
We adopted a family and one of the teenager girls had requested a set of full-size sheets and a pair of boots size 8. And Stacy had them shipped to my house so that we could adopt this family for Christmas. I had totally forgotten. Now, Stacy told me she had shipped the items to me. She had gone shopping, shipped them. But in my mind, I was thinking they'd come from the post office, like directly from Stacy. I wasn't expecting an Amazon package. So when one package showed up.
So Stacy is purchasing gifts for a family that you are adopting
for the holidays
through a charity.
Yes. And instead she didn't want to send money. She wanted to go shopping and actually buy the gifts for the items.
The only thing that would have made this story any better is if you'd have returned them and got the proper size. I need king size texts and size 5 boots.
And then Stacy comes into town and says,
Where's my stuff?
And so texted the charity and said, okay, all the gifts are here. Everything is done. My other sister-in-laws, we are here. So we all went shopping together. And Stacy, and when you donate, I mean, it's one thing to just send money and have somebody else shop on your behalf.
Sure.
But you feel a little more emotionally connected when you do the shopping yourself.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize she had done the Amazon thing. But in the meantime, she sure had me going. I'm just trying to solve this incredible mystery of the packages that keep arriving at my house.
So when you purchase from Amazon, can you have the packages wrapped? You can. You can?
You can, but because we're donating them to a family, we have to give them unwrapped.
I understand.
Yes, because they want to know what's in the packages. So you have to give them unwrapped. And if you were sending a gift
to your house too,
if you were sending a gift, you could have a note card in there of this is a gift and this is who this is from. But it wasn't a gift to me from Stacy. Amazon was just just the shipping instead of the post office. And of course you spend, X number of dollars with Amazon, or you're an Amazon Prime member. It's free shipping. Sure. So of course, but in the meantime, I just did not put it together. And there are all these mystery packages coming to my house. All right.
That sounds exciting.
I was so excited that I figured it out.
I thought maybe Lauren, had
there
purchased
was all sorts of things it could have been. But none of them did I know. Well, it is Braggin Friday. We are talking about the holidays. We're talking about kindness and giving. Did you ever hear the story about the man who missed Christmas?
The man who missed Christmas.
The man who missed Christmas. So in my house, we have a bunch of these holiday books that are just filled with these sweet little Christmas stories.
Okay.
And they're just little quick reads.
Sure.
And every night when the kids were little, we would just read through these sweet little Christmas stories. And one of the stories was called The Man Who Missed Christmas. And I didn't bring in the book of stories. I wish I would have.
Okay.
But I was able to find it online. The story was written by J. Edgar Park. And it says it was Christmas Eve. And as usual, George Mason was the last to leave the office. He walked over to a massive safe. He spun the dials and swung the heavy door open, making sure the door would not close behind him. He stepped inside. A square of white cardboard was taped just above the topmost row of strong boxes, and on the card, a few words were written. George Mason stared at those words, remembering. Exactly 1 year ago, he had entered this same vault, and then behind his back, noiselessly, the big door had swung shut, and he was trapped, entombed in this vault.
Oh my gosh. Hold everything. We have to take a commercial break. Is there more to the story?
There's more to the story.
I hope so. Wow.
Nope, that's how he missed Christmas. No, remember this story is a year later. So he's remembering a year before.
But there's white notes on top of the strong boxes. You captured my interest. We will return right after these messages, folks. It's Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros radio show. If you have sighting of great customer service, we'd love to hear it. Any stories about giving, bring that to 855-FAN-BRAG. Back after this.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, America's home for positive business talk.
They stand to make a lot of money or save a lot when the big tax cut bill goes through. We'll get details later on this afternoon. Starting next year, SiriusXM will pay more for the music it plays. The Copyright Board raised royalty fees from 11% of gross revenue to 15%. Lockheed Martin, known for its fighter jets, wants to build the world's first supersonic business jet. Its partner, Ariane, expects the plane to be ready to fly by 2025. And a new study shows that when Uber comes to town, people use fewer ambulances. Uber costs less than an emergency ride, and that frees up more ambulances for the people who really need them. I'm Chuck Kamlick, CNBC.
Let's face it, we love Alexa, and we love to let her find your favorite radio station. This one, of course. But she could find us easier if we taught her a simple trick. To get started, simply say, Alexa, enable the 1690 KDMT skill. After she confirms, you can then say, Alexa, play 1690 KDMT. That's all you have to do, and Alexa will learn how to find us. You can listen to us through your Amazon, Echo Show, Echo Dot, and Amazon Tap devices. Alexa, what's your favorite radio station?
That's easy. Money Talk 1690 AM.
Hi, I'm Cody.
And this is Mac.
Yep, that's
and
me.
we're spokesbearers for the Honey Smoked Fish Company.
Uh-huh.
If you're like us, the holidays mean running around
And cleaning.
cooking a whole lot. That's why keeping a few honey smoked salmon fillets on hand is essential.
Yep.
It's a fully cooked superfood, perfect for appetizers or meals, giving you more of what you need during the holidays.
Yep, salmon.
I was thinking time, Mac.
Oh.
Honey smoked salmon. Available at Costco, King Super, Safeway, and Sam's Club.
Healthy holidays.
As colder weather sets in, our backyard birds are busy searching for the best places to spend the winter. Life is hard for birds, and it gets much harder when it's cold outside. By selecting just the right foods and feeders, you can help our feathered friends survive the colder weather to come.
Autumn is upon us. Birds are setting up their cold weather feeding territories. Squirrels are romping playfully through the colorful tapestry of leaves. Mountain birds are moving down to our elevation for more temperate weather. KDMT Radio invites you to learn more about these marvelous activities by joining David and Scott Menno for Bird Talk every Saturday at noon right here on 1690 KDMT. Bird Talk is presented by the Fresh Bird Food Market at Wild Birds Unlimited and can help you create the most attractive backyard wildlife habitat. You'll hear fascinating interviews, wildlife news, and entertaining information about the natural world, whether you want to or not. So give David and Scott a call with your questions this Saturday at noon on Bird Talk. Wild Birds Unlimited brings people and nature together.
In America, we stand on the shoulders of giants. Benjamin Franklin and other founding fathers handed us a republic and challenged us to keep it. The challenge remains today, more than 240 years later. The Americhicks invite you to call in every weekday afternoon at 5 p.m. to sort through the smoke and mirrors to discuss government policies as right versus wrong rather than right versus left. Denver's only female-hosted call-in talk show on your drive home. The Americhicks, Kim Monson and Molly Vogt, sponsored by Yanni's in the Landmark for the best lamb chops in town. Weekday afternoons at 5 on KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
This is Lonnie Chen of the Hoover Institution for Townhall.com. Congressional Republicans and members of the Trump administration have reportedly reached a final deal on legislation to overhaul the tax system and cut taxes for many Americans. The bill will lower individual tax rates, boost the standard deduction that most Americans rely on, and dramatically cut the business tax rate to make our system competitive with the rest of the industrialized world. It would reduce the number of taxpayers subject to the alternative minimum tax, a punitive provision that has gradually impacted more and more middle-class families. The tax bill will help to put more money in the pockets of many middle-class taxpayers, but it will also boost economic growth, which is key to creating jobs and raising wages. The agreement that's been reached isn't ideal, but no major piece of legislation ever is. Republicans should not allow the perfect to be the enemy of the good. They should move quickly to pass the tax bill so President Trump can sign it and give Americans the Christmas gift they've long been promised. I'm Lanhee Chen.
Play our mobile app Scratch to Win Advent Calendar Contest to win cool prizes and great stocking stuffers.
Today's prize is a $50 gift certificate from Come On Home, Colorado.
Scratch to win every day now through Christmas Eve. Play on Christmas Day, and you could win the grand prize, a Bandamere Speedway prize package valued at over $500. Download our mobile app today in the App Store and Google Play.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric.
To call us and let us know who's getting it right or what kindness sightings have you seen anywhere in the city.
Right, our phone lines are open and we are taking your calls. In the meantime, I'm in the middle. I just started sharing a story that I used to read. It was in a book of Christmas stories, all these sweet little stories. Yeah. And this one is called The Man Who Missed Christmas. And it's a story about George Mason, who one night he was the last one in the office. And before he left the office, he walked into his big giant vault.
Yeah.
And behind him, he didn't hear it, but quietly, silently, the big giant vault door swung shut, trapping him inside of his vault. He hurled himself at the unyielding door, his hoarse cry sounding like an explosion. Through his mind flashed all the stories he had heard of men found suffocated in time vaults. No time clock controlled this mechanism. The safe would remain locked until it was opened from the outside tomorrow morning. And then the realization hit him. No one would come tomorrow.
It's Christmas.
Tomorrow was Christmas.
Oh, my.
Once more, he flung himself at the door, shouting wildly until he sank on his knees, exhausted. Silence came. High-pitched singing silence that seemed deafening. More than 36 hours in a steel box, 3 feet wide, 8 feet long, 7 feet high. Would the oxygen last? Panting and breathing heavily, he felt his way around the floor. And then in the far right-hand corner, just above the floor, he found a circular opening. And he tapped his finger into it and felt a faint but unmistakable cool current of air. The tension release was so sudden that he burst into tears, but at last he sat up. Surely he would not have to stay trapped for the full 36 hours. Somebody would miss him. But who? He was unmarried and lived alone. The maid who cleaned the apartment was just a servant, and he had always treated her as such. He had been invited to spend Christmas Eve with his brother's family, but the children got on his nerves and expected presents. A friend had asked him to go to a home for elderly people on Christmas Day and play the piano because George was a good musician. But he had made some excuse or another. He had intended to sit at home listening to some new recordings he was giving himself.
Right.
George Mason dug his nails into the palm of his hands until the pain balanced the misery in his mind. Nobody would come and let him out. Nobody, nobody, nobody.
You're a good storyteller.
Miserably, the whole Christmas day went by and the succeeding night. And on the morning after Christmas, the head clerk came into the office at the usual time, opened up the safe, and then went into his private office. No one saw George Mason stagger out into the corridor, run to the water cooler, and drink great gulps of water. No one paid any attention to him as he left and took a taxi home, where he shaved, changed his wrinkled clothes, had a little breakfast, and then returned to his office where his employees greeted him casually. That day he met several acquaintances and talked even to his own brother. Grimly, the truth closed in on George Mason.
No one noticed.
He had vanished from human society during the great festival of brotherhood, and no one had missed him at all. Reluctantly, he began to think about the true meaning of the holidays. Was it possible that he had been blind all these years with selfishness, indifference, and pride? Was not giving, after all, the essence of Christmas because it marked the time God gave his son to the world? All through that year that followed, with little hesitant deeds of kindness, with small, unnoticed acts of unselfishness, George Mason tried to prepare himself. And now once more, it was Christmas Eve. He slowly backed out of the safe and closed it, touched its grim steel face lightly, almost affectionately, and left the office. There he goes now in his black overcoat and hat. The same George Mason as a year ago. Or is it? He walks a few blocks, flags a taxi, anxious not to be late. His nephews are expecting him to help them trim the tree. And afterwards, he's taking his brother and sister-in-law to a Christmas play. Why is he so happy? Why does jostling against others, laden as he is with bundles, exhilarate and delight him? Perhaps the card that he had left himself behind has something to do with it. The card he taped inside his office, safe last New Year's Day. On the card is written in George Mason's own hand, to love people, to be indispensable somewhere. That is the purpose of life. And that is the secret of happiness.
Oh, it's a beautiful story.
Isn't that sweet?
Hand me the tissues.
I know it. You feel so. I mean, we've all watched The Christmas Story.
Right.
And the story of, and so this is kind of remind me of that without all the ghosts of Christmas past and future and all that, right? It's just, we get so frustrated over the holidays. We get impatient. We get anxious. People are a bother. People want things. It's all about commercialism. It's, nobody remembers the true reason of the season. So we get grumpy. And then because we're grumpy, we fight through traffic and we don't smile at people. We forget to show off our kindness and our gratitude. And yet how many people would notice if you actually went through and missed the entire day. And for most of us, we're pretty connected, especially in the small business community.
Sure.
But we can all start to feel really alone and separated. So if somebody came to mind that you just want to reach out and say, I adore you, I've been thinking about you, you came to my mind today, reach out to them.
Absolutely.
And send, and these days, a text message, a phone call. Phone calls go so far. In fact, I was at a holiday party the other night with a gentleman who's so frustrated at texting. He's like, pick up the phone. He's texting, I think, his son, and they went back and forth 3 or 4 times, this question, that question, this question. And he said it would have just all been answered if you would have picked up the phone.
Right.
And so if you find yourself just being a little anxious, just remember the stories of George Mason, to love people, to be indispensable somewhere. That is the purpose of life, and that is the secret of happiness.
I think that's a lovely, lovely story. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Folks, it is Fan Braggin Friday, and if you'd like to give us a call, we'd love to hear your acts of kindness, your thoughts of the holidays, and what do you have a great story that's happened in your life? Maybe you had a drama on Christmas that kind of recalibrated your whole thought process. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
855-326-2724. It is our open phone lines. We always love hearing your stories. We know that there's kindness going on. Maybe you've got a holiday tradition or a memory that you remember, or one that you're trying to pass on, even something in your workspace that you do. I know a lot of companies get together and do some really great community events during this time of year. We'd love to hear those stories as well. The phone lines are open, and it's your day to share. 855-FAN-BRAG.
All right. And, it's kind of cool because everywhere you go, Angel, you start to see the people. I think especially during this season, you start to see people just soften a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. You look around and people are kinder. I've seen people who are willing to hold the door open for others when normally they would just kind of go barrel through. I took an elevator ride with somebody this morning or this afternoon that he just wanted to talk a little, and I enjoyed that conversation. We took a little extra time.
And I think that's it, is you just kind of recognize and realize that we're in this together.
Right.
And it's not going to get any better if we're all grumpy about it. And so let's just take some time to recognize and spread joy around humanity this time of year. I've been listening to the Christmas music. I didn't get tired of it.
Nope.
I thought I might because I started early, but I haven't. Every now and then I switch the channel, but I come back. I need my holiday music. And so
sure.
I remember as a little girl, my great-grandparents lived in Pennsylvania, and we would go back and visit and stay there for Christmas. And my great-grandpa, he smoked a pipe and he was kind of grumpy. And every year for Christmas, in his stocking, Grandpa would get coal and sticks and toilet paper, right? Because he's grumpy. But it was so funny because he was like the most charming grump that you'd ever met. I mean, he wasn't mean. He's just grumpy. Like he just kind of sat in his pipe and
that's his role.
That was his thing. Yeah. Well, Grandma just baked and baked. I don't think that woman ever left the kitchen, and people would stop in and out all day long, just in and visit. And then it was like we had the swinging revolving door, and she always had tables and tables and tables of pastries and snacks and goodies. And we just lived in the kitchen for the most part.
Sounds pretty amazing.
It was pretty amazing. And so it was one of my most favorite. And on Christmas Eve, you'd hear the reindeer bells jingling on the roof. And you better scurry off to bed and go to sleep because Santa's coming.
All right, gang, we're going to scurry off to a commercial break. We'll be back right after these messages. You're listening to Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. It's our holiday greeting to you. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
The Anthony Capital Income One portfolio seeks to generate double-digit returns for investors by investing in undervalued corporate bonds from companies with increasing cash flows, improving financials, and reduced debt liabilities, all with issue guarantees. My name is Dave Anthony, president of Anthony Capital. Text the word income to 313131 to learn more about how professionally managed individual corporate bonds with targeted double-digit returns could improve your income in retirement. Text income to 313131. Text the word income to 313131.
Hi, I'm Cody, and this is Maggie.
Yep, that's
and
me.
we're spokesbearers for the Honey Smoked Fish Company. If you're like us, the holidays mean running around
And cleaning.
cooking a whole lot. That's why keeping a few honey smoked salmon fillets on hand is essential.
Yep.
It's a fully cooked superfood, perfect for appetizers or meals, giving you more of what you need during the holidays.
Yep, salmon.
I was thinking time, Mac.
Oh.
Honey smoked salmon. Available at Costco, King Super, Safeway, and Sam's Club.
Healthy holidays.
This is Lonnie Chen of the Hoover Institution for Townhall.com. Congressional Republicans and members of the Trump administration have reportedly reached a final deal on legislation to overhaul the tax system and cut taxes for many Americans. The bill will lower individual tax rates, boost the standard deduction that most Americans rely on, and dramatically cut the business tax rate to make our system competitive with the rest of the industrialized world. It would reduce the number of taxpayers subject to the alternative minimum tax, a punitive provision that has gradually impacted more and more middle-class families. The tax bill will help to put more money in the pockets of many middle-class taxpayers, but it will also boost economic growth, which is key to creating jobs and raising wages. The agreement that's been reached isn't ideal, but no major piece of legislation ever is. Republicans should not allow the perfect to be the enemy of the good. They should move quickly to pass the tax bill so President Trump can sign it and give Americans the Christmas gift they've long been promised. I'm Lonnie Chen.
The Colorado Business Roundtable focuses on pro-business policies that strengthen the economy, helps business grow and thrive in Colorado and the region, and provides outstanding media and networking opportunities. This is Jeff Wasden, president of the Colorado Business Roundtable. The work we do makes your business stronger. We offer first-class events focusing on Colorado's pressing issues and industries vital to our economy. We work with lawmakers, industry leaders, and educational institutions to ensure effective policy that supports good business practices, as well as a strong, educated workforce. Our informative weekly newsletter provides the details you need to stay up to date on important issues. Through our affiliation with the National Business Roundtable in Washington, D.C., and strategic partnerships that strengthen organizations, the Colorado Business Roundtable believes we can achieve more through collaboration and alignment. Join us by visiting cobrt.com to learn more and subscribe to our newsletter.
Geez Louise, here we go with the holidays again. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Kitchens and Baths, Windows and Doors. Are you once again thinking of putting off that beautiful new kitchen or bathroom model till after the holidays? Or maybe waiting on replacing some old, rickety, freezing windows and doors? All right, I know things might be busy, but if that's the plan again, we'd like to make you an offer that'll be really tough to refuse. Tell them, Todd.
All right, Dad, here it is. Folks, call us and check it out. Together, we'll get your kitchen, bathroom, or energy-efficient replacement windows planned and ready to go. And then, here's the best part. Book your project now for select install dates after the holidays, and we'll discount the entire project 12%.
Very cool, Todd. Done Right's busy during the season, and the folks have something very special on the calendar for after. Kitchens, baths, counters, and floors, and even replacement windows and doors. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or drhi.com.
Brad Jenkins at Jenkins Wealth Management Group is one of our great sponsors here on the Dan Caplis Show. And yes, this is a paid endorsement, but Brad's made it his mission to help arm you with information about your financial life. You've done well for yourself, and I know you want to share that success with your loved ones. So let me offer a suggestion. Instead of buying the latest gadget or gizmo for them, why not give your family something they'll really appreciate, the gift of financial security? Think about it. How many times in your life did you have to stress about money? Well, if you could somehow help your loved ones avoid that stress, that'd be awesome. Brad Jenkins can show you how. Brad and his team will help you set up a plan that gives you and your loved ones the added peace of mind that everyone wants. Wouldn't that be a tremendous holiday gift? Call 720-457-6844 today to get started. That's 720-457-6844 or online at jenkinswealth.com.
Jenkins Wealth Management Group is a financial services firm that offers a broad array of products and services, including insurance and annuities, licensed in Colorado.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. This is Fan Braggin Friday, and it's the day that we expect and hope that you will give us a call to 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And it looks like we've got somebody calling in from Orlando, Florida. Ella is live with us. Ella, how are you?
I am well. How are y'all?
We are doing fantastic. Welcome to Fan Braggin Friday. What would you like to share with us today?
I would like to share my experience with my friend, Tammy Turner. She is a coach and a mentor and my mastermind partner and my accountability partner. And she, in these past couple of weeks, has just been the most amazing person to help me continue to move forward with the things that I'm doing. And we gear up each other, but I just wanted to brag on her today because she's just gone above and beyond.
I love that. Absolutely. Love it when we can brag about it. So, okay. So Ella, give me just a little example of something that she's helped you with this time of year. Without getting too personal.
Yeah, of course. Well, you know how we're working on our businesses, and when you're trying to make a pivot into a new direction, sometimes the going can get just a little bit rocky.
Yes.
And
to say it mildly, right?
Right. And the things that you expected to possibly find or be able to do may not come to you as quickly as you had hoped. And sometimes that can turn into a bit of a cry fest. And I'm not going to lie, had my cry fest going on.
Amen, sister. You're in good company here.
You just need somebody sometimes to shoulder that with. Mm-hmm. And she has been, aside from my husband, because my husband does that too, right? But sometimes you need that person, another person on the outside, to really just kind of sometimes just smack you in the face and say, get up and let's go.
Right.
Yeah. We don't like it when our husbands do that, right? No, my husband is not the person to hold me accountable.
Coworkers are all right, though.
Right. Right. So she has been that person for me. And she, honestly, there have been moments when, I just got into a fumbling, bumbling mess of tears. And after she listened for about, 30 seconds, she said, no.
Awesome. So tell our audience, give her contact information. So if anybody else is just needing that little kick in the booty and that accountability, how do they get in touch with them?
Her name is Tammy Turner, and you can find her on Facebook. Look for the Tammy Turner that looks like a Tina Turner.
All right.
And that's her. She's a singer. She's a coach. She's a mentor, and she's.
And apparently she's got great legs. And I mean that respectfully, yes. Tina Turner reference.
Well, fantastic. Ella, thank you so much. So now we're all very excited to hear, what is it that you do for a living?
Well, I am the voice success coach, and I help passionate women in business to get out of the shadows and step into their spotlight in 89 days so that they can be seen and heard with authority without feeling small.
I love 89 days. Not 90 days, 89 days.
I love the marketing and the stickiness of that. Absolutely. How do we get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me at yourvoicesuccess.com.
Yourvoicesuccess.com. And Ella, you're in Orlando. Can you train people remotely as well?
I can. I have clients in Canada. I have clients outside of Orlando. So yes, Zoom is a wonderful thing.
Isn't it? Oh my gosh, I love it. It has opened up so many doors for us, especially, we're not limited to people just right in our neighborhood anymore. Ella, love that you called in on this Fan Braggin Friday and that you are making some exciting things happen in 2018. Hope to hear more from you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Happy holidays.
Yourvoicesuccess.com. That's yourvoicesuccess.com. And, you can just hear the smile in her voice.
And you can, this is why we love the phone calls.
You bet.
And we can read your stories and create our own enthusiasm. But when you can bring it yourself, always better. And we have every Friday open phone lines just for you. Sometimes we have some themes that we do this with. We have been doing this since 2009.
Hard to imagine, huh?
Hard to imagine, but we take 20% of our airtime and give it back to you so we can change the way people treat people in business, lift each other up, be a little more kind than necessary. And you guys always rise to the occasion. Love that you participate. Share this experience. We do Facebook Live.
Absolutely.
As long as the technology allows us to. We do it every day. And so share those videos. Invite people to like us on Facebook and follow us at Experience Pros on Facebook. And then if you're interested in using media to build your brand in 2018, we've got some incredible programs set up and ready to help you. If you are a published author, if you use speaking as a platform to share your message, an entrepreneur needs to elevate yourself above your competition. Check us out. Follow us at Experience Pros on Facebook and we'll connect with you.
There you go. The number again, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Some people may say, well, gosh, I don't know what I would call in about. I have no idea what I would say. Just like Ella did, you talk about somebody that you respect, somebody that you admire in business, someone who's getting it right. Encourage people to share your favorite restaurant. We make so many decisions every single day on where we would prefer to shop and do business and things like that. Why not just share it with us? Again, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And you never know. I mean, Angel's on the road all the time these days. So if you give her your favorite restaurant, she may just show up.
I might just, and we can send others to you as well. Let's lock arms. Let's create this marketing pact where we're going to help each other build each other's brand and get the word out. We have this incredible power when we combine our resources together. We can take over the world. There isn't anybody we are not connected to. It is there for us. So join us in this marketing pact. We're going to lock arms and we're going to promote each other all year long. What do you say?
I say it sounds like a great idea to me. Folks, don't go anywhere. We will be back with hour number 2 of Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDMT Arvada, Denver. From Denver's only business radio station, KDMT 1690 AM. Merry Christmas.
Designer Michael Kors says that next year he'll no longer use animal fur in any of his designs. And today is the last day to sign up for an Obamacare health plan for 2018. I'm Tom Busby, CNBC.
Yes! The Johnsons don't have that inflatable musical snowman switched on tonight.
Yeah, I may or may not have accidentally on purpose cut the wires.
I love you. Alexa, play holiday music.
You're my president. Tens of millions of songs, one for every moment. Amazon Music Unlimited. For a limited time only, sign up today and receive 3 months for 99 cents at amazon.com/music unlimited. Automatically renews. Cancel anytime.
So many styles and so many gifts. And we've got doorbusters you don't want to miss. Bealls is having a one big sale all day Friday through Sunday. This holiday doorbuster gets you 50% off almost everything in-store and online. Just go online in today's deals or download our app to get your golden savings coupon. Then get 50% off new styles, toys, home goods, cool gifts for the family, and more. It's our last one big sale of the year, and it starts Friday. Bealls, what will new bring out in you? Bealls is part of our Sage family. Offer exclusions apply.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Val Dior. Well, President Trump today told reporters we are going to rebuild the FBI. He says with the now obvious evidence of bias at the FBI, it is disgraceful.
Everybody, not me, when everybody, the level of anger at what they've been witnessing with respect to the FBI is certainly very sad.
Meanwhile, the Secretary of State says North Korea has to earn its way back into negotiations over its nuclear weapon ambitions. Correspondent Warren Levinson has more.
Earlier in the week, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said the United States was ready to talk to North Korea about its nuclear program without preconditions. Now he says that's not what he meant. Tillerson addressed a special UN Security Council session on the North Korea nuclear issue.
As I said earlier this week, a sustained cessation of North Korea's threatening behavior must occur before talks can begin. North Korea must earn its way back to the table.
Tillerson also criticized China and Russia for continuing commercial ties with Pyongyang in the face of UN sanctions. China's representative said you can't starve the North Koreans into giving up their nuclear ambitions. Warren Levinson, New York.
SpaceX has racked up another first, launching a recycled rocket with a recycled capsule on a NASA grocery run, that is. The unmanned Falcon rocket blasted off from Cape Canaveral, Florida today with a just-in-time for Christmas delivery for the International Space Station. Aerospace writer Marsha Dunn reports on SpaceX and their achievement.
For the first time, a reused Falcon rocket lifted off with a reused Dragon capsule. This Dragon is stuffed full of supplies for the International Space Station, and it's due to reach the orbiting outpost on Sunday.
The Dragon is hauling nearly 5,000 pounds of space station goods, including 40 mice for scientists and 20 barley seeds for Budweiser. On Wall Street today, NASDAQ ending up 80 to 69.37. Town Hall News.
Our Father, which art in
The words of the Bible are a guiding light for the faithful. Now, the spoken word of God can be heard anytime, anywhere. Introducing Wonder Bible, the incredible Bible that speaks.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Simply turn on your Wonder Bible, and a pleasant voice reads the book to you.
So then faith cometh by hearing.
Listen to the letters, gospels, psalms, and more.
I can do all things through Christ.
Own your Wonder Bible for only $39.99. Comes with a charging cable and built-in earphone jack. And this zipper pouch, free. Wonder Bible features 10 free preloaded meditation music tracks. There's more. For our best offer yet, you can double your offer. Just pay a separate fee. We'll even ship it to you free. 100% risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. Order now.
To order now, call 1-833-BIBLE-44 or on your mobile phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword Wonder Bible.
Larry Elder prepares Republicans for what's to come.
Now, the reason that Al Franken was pressured into resigning is because they want to use the argument that Trump has had allegations against him. And their argument's going to be, we're cleaning up our house. We're getting rid of our miscreants. You're adding to yours. You've got Trump. You've got Roy Moore. We've got the high ground here. That's why Al Franken was thrown under the bus.
The Larry Elder Show, overnights at 7, right before Lars Larson at 10 on Money Talk, 1690 AM. And this next one
is it for me?
is for you, Mac.
I've always wanted a box, Cody. Thank you. That's
Open it up, bud.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, it's my favorite, honey smoked salmon
From the Honey Smoked Fish Company.
Yep.
The fully cooked superfood perfect for the holidays.
Ho, ho, ho.
Makes meals and gourmet appetizers in a snap.
Yo.
Plus, you don't have to go to the mall because Honey Smoked Salmon is available in the refrigerated sections of Costco, King Super, Safeway, and Sam's Club.
Talk about happier holidays.
We just did.
Everybody's working for the weekend. Friday night, I crashed your party. It's Friday, I'm in love.
Thank God it's
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. It's Friday,
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, home of positive business talk. It's Fan Braggin Friday. It's our holiday day.
It is our day of holidays. It is that time of year. Christmas cookies, Christmas music, holiday fun and flair. In fact, I have the Bitmoji on my phone, so I can post fun little graphics and text message replies using Bitmoji. And of course, the other day, the Happy Hanukkah Bitmoji showed up on my Bitmoji. So I got to send a bunch of Happy Hanukkahs out to some friends and family.
Nice.
And in fact, then I was out last night and two folks that I had sent a Happy Hanukkah said, Angel, you were the only client that sent me a Happy Hanukkah message.
Isn't that interesting?
It really wasn't me. It was Bitmoji that made it possible because they just make it so easy and you just tap it and
but you
send.
took the time.
But I did. And so here's the thing is, it doesn't take any time. How much lazier can we be? Yeah. And we're still not doing that.
Yeah, right. And what does it take? I mean, if you don't celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or what is, the Boxing Day or whatever it is, if you don't celebrate those holidays, why? But you know that somebody else does. What does it hurt?
Oh no,
to reach out and say thank you.
I don't mind that we don't celebrate the same.
I know you don't.
Right, holiday, right? Yeah.
Those of you who would be, put off because it's not Christmas, so I'm not going to wish. Come on.
And you know what? If you wished me a happy Hanukkah, I would not be offended.
Right.
I'm just saying, just love people, love. That's what we're all about.
That's what the world needs more of.
And we definitely need more of. If you've got some great stories this time of year of traditions, of holidays, of memories that you would like to share, of course, we'll also take your great stories of customer service because it is Fan Braggin Friday.
Right.
Open phone lines just for you, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Got to tell a really special story in our first hour about the man who missed Christmas.
Yeah. If you missed it, you got to go back to the archives and get a copy of the either the audio or the video. It's just amazing.
Well, and it's just so fun. I think just to take a couple of moments and remind ourselves about people. And, that's really what makes everything, how we love people and how we care people.
Sure.
That's really the legacy. As we're shoring up our books and we're paying off debts and we're closing up accounting and we're, getting rid of inventory, all of that, taking care of the people that matter the most to you. So reach out to them. If you want to fan brag about them, we will take that as well. When my kids were little, every night I would pull out, we actually have a stack of fun Christmas stories, a whole stack of Christmas books that we have collected over the years. And we would sit and read them under the Christmas tree when they were little. And there were some books that had lots of little stories in them and, beautiful illustrations to just remember the kindness in people and just to take a little bit of time to, connect as a family. And one of the stories that was in our Christmas stories was called The Long Walk.
The Long Walk?
The Long Walk. Now, many of you know that I was in Vegas over the weekend for a conference, and I pack an overnight bag. I do carry on. And so I decided I was only taking one pair of shoes, and that would, go with every outfit. I had 4 outfits, 1 pair of shoes, 4 outfits, 4 days. What could go wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're completely prepared.
I was, and they looked great. The challenge is they were sky high boots. Looked great with pants, looked great with dresses, and I had them with leggings and I had them with dresses, and it was wonderful. Except I was in Las Vegas just to get from my hotel room to the conference room, same hotel.
Yeah.
So I knew I was staying in the same hotel. It wasn't going to be, going out and about. We weren't going to do a whole lot of walking. If I needed to get anywhere, we'd take an Uber or a Lyft. But just from my hotel room to where the meeting space was half a mile.
Half a mile?
Half a mile.
Wow.
So then we would go back to the hotel rooms for the VIP lunch and go back to the conference and then back, at the end of the day and then back for the final session.
Let me see if I did my math correct.
It was a lot.
A lot.
It was a lot. I think I walked over 16 miles in 4 days in these incredible shoes. So
wow.
That's Angel's long walk part of gift. This story is a little different. In the midst of your shopping, decorating, card writing, and the cooking and baking, before you get frazzled and frayed in the days leading up to Christmas, here's a story to share. In the telling, I pray you might allow it to influence your decisions and activities during the next few weeks. Some time ago, there was an American missionary living in a very tiny African village. The young woman was a teacher who labored alongside the natives. One Christmas Eve, a little boy from the missionary's class proudly brought her a crudely wrapped gift. The teacher was surprised because the families were poor, so giving gifts wasn't necessarily something they could go out and do. What could he possibly give? The teacher unwrapped the present and found within the crumpled brown paper an exquisite seashell. The missionary, knowing that the only place to find such shells was many rugged miles away, and she expressed her enthusiastic appreciation. My goodness, she told him, you've traveled so far to bring me such a wonderful present. And at first the boy appeared surprised by her reaction, but his eyes quickly brightened and a wide smile crept across his face. Oh, teacher, he explained, long walk, part of gift. It might be tempting, especially during these next few weeks, to believe that what the marketers are trying to tell us and sell us, that the perfect gift will make for a perfect Christmas. But don't believe it. As this little boy taught his teacher and reminds both you and me, it's not the gift that really matters. It's the effort, the thought, and the love behind the giving of the gift itself. Even if you navigate these next few weeks with the right spirit and attitude, befitting the celebration of the world's greatest birthday, you might still find yourself weary and worn out. If you do, don't despair. Remember the wonderful words of this little boy that may echo down through the years.
Long walk, part of the gift. Wow. Wow. Love that. Well, folks, this is a good time for you to call and see if you can top that. I had a story, but I think I'm just going to wait on this one.
I want to hear your story.
It's not a story. It's just a fan brag for a restaurant. It'll hold till the next segment. Trust me. 855 fan brag 855-326-2724. And how much energy and effort do you put into the selection of the gift? And of course, you learn from stories like this one that really it doesn't matter about the dollar amount that you put into it. It really matters about the heart that you put into it. And, that long walk was part of the gift. And I could probably say something about you walking 4 miles a day in your conference because you were the gift to those attendees at that conference. And long walk, definitely part of it.
Long walk. And how often, do we take the time to celebrate our long walk?
Right.
As we wrap up and we come to the end of this year and you think back to where you were that first week in January, bright-eyed and enthusiastic for where your business was going, the people you were going to connect to, the growth that your business, the hope that you had for what your business was going to do this year. And as we wrap it up and we kind of are getting ready to ring in the new year, before that clock strikes midnight, just take a time to reflect back at your journey this entire year and recognize your long walk. And it doesn't matter how far you've come. It doesn't matter what milestones or what you didn't think you achieved. You achieved much. Right? We've come 12 months this entire year. Your business is further ahead than where it started. You're closer. If you're not quite there yet, or you're reshuffling, kind of refiguring things out, you're far closer than when you started. And so for you and your business, this long walk is part of your gift.
Absolutely.
Other people are going to watch you, and you're going to motivate and inspire others by your long walk.
And you know that they do watch. They watch just like your children watch you, and look for signs and activities to mimic. And so definitely keep in mind that the journey is really part of the gift.
It is.
It's part of what we're doing. It's part of why we, as entrepreneurs, step out of the 9-to-5 and move into the self-employed space. The long walk, the journey, is part of the gift. All right, when we come back, I'll share a fan bragging story about a local restaurant here in Denver. We'd love to hear your favorite restaurant stories or your favorite holiday stories, however you like. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a nonstop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular daily information sharing live market webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today.
This is Scott Mena with Wild Birds Unlimited. David and I invite you to visit our stores this holiday season to find the perfect gift for your favorite nature lover.
At Wild Birds Unlimited, you are certain to find just the right item this gift-giving season. We have the best selection of bird feeding products in the Rocky Mountain region. We have bird feeders and beautiful bird baths, binoculars, wind chimes, nature-related art and gift items, and just about everything for the wildlife watcher in your family.
If you need a gift in a hurry, our certified bird feeding specialists have assembled gorgeous gift packs that have just the right combination of nature-related gift items that are all wrapped up and ready to go.
Come into Wild Birds Unlimited and enjoy a pleasant shopping environment. There's so much to see and choose from that we're sure you'll find a unique gift that will please even the most discriminating nature lover.
There's a Wild Birds Unlimited near you at 2720 South Wadsworth at West Yale Avenue, 7370 West 88th Avenue at Wadsworth, and at wildbirdscolorado.com.
Wild Birds Unlimited is the place to go for naturally great gifts.
For 58 years, thousands of Denver Metro homeowners have trusted Pasture Camp Heating and Air Conditioning and their customer satisfaction guarantee to make their homes more comfortable and energy efficient. And you should too. Call Pasture Camp today to install a new heating and air conditioning system and take advantage of the many great financing options now available. Discover Pasture Camp and experience comfort. 303-777-1234. PastureCamp.com.
Salem Media is proud to announce half-price tuition, a great program for some of Denver's finest private occupational schools. It gives you or someone you know a chance to attend one of these schools for half the price of normal tuition. No catch, no kidding. We currently have a half-price tuition promotion for the Cook Street School of Culinary Arts, located in downtown Denver. Do you love to cook? Do you want to be a part of the amazing food scene in Denver? This well-established 15-year-old school has an accelerated 16-week program that features one-of-a-kind advanced culinary arts programs, including pastry Korean wine training. Their job placement after graduation rate is at 90%, and you could be a student for half price. If you or someone you know could benefit from our half-price tuition program, give us a call at 303-750-5687 or visit one of our websites, 710knus.com, 947fmtheword.com, or moneytalk1690.com, and click on the half-off school tuition banner. Please check out our half-price tuition for Cook Street School of Culinary Arts today.
We're the Honey Smoked Fish Company.
Honey smoked salmon.
Honey smoked salmon. It tastes great.
Yeah, it was my first time having it, and I really liked it.
It's gluten-free. That's a big one.
It's high in omega-3s.
It would go good at any holiday.
Any holiday.
You can find it at Costco, King Soopers, Safeway, and Sam's Club.
The secret's in the fire.
Holiday chores or holiday play. Spend less time in the kitchen and more time with family and friends by adding honey smoked salmon to your holiday dishes and appetizers. Healthy holidays!
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. That's the best part of this program. We will interact with you live on the show. You can comment on our Facebook Live. We will accept those comments and shout back if there's something to discuss. But it is Fan Braggin Friday, and we love to hear your phone calls. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Let us know who's getting it right in business and or an act of kindness that you might see, what your favorite restaurant is. Speaking of favorite restaurants, there is a fan brag that came in by way of Brianna in Denver, Colorado. And she's talking about the Denver Biscuit Company. All right, are you familiar with Denver Biscuit? It's a breakfast restaurant.
Okay.
You might not know it. Angel's not a breakfast go-router. But I tell you what, I am, and I love this story. She says, biscuits galore. I first ate here at their food truck in the Cherry Creek Farmers Market, which was great. Location in the Stanley Marketplace, which is sort of like a food court, but more restaurants than just stands. Came here for brunch on a Sunday, so there's about a 45-minute wait. They'll text you when your table is ready, which is appreciated, so you can go and enjoy and explore the marketplace.
Nice. That is really nice. Where's this at?
This is called the Biscuit the Denver Biscuit Company.
But where's the...
In the Stanley Marketplace. That's 2501 Dallas Street in Aurora, Colorado.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And so she goes on and she says, the biscuits are flaky, warm, and full of flavor. I got the Franklin, which is one of their sandwiches, contains sausage gravy. I'm going to slow down now.
Oh, this is... And talking a husky voice.
Sausage gravy, bacon, and chicken.
You won't even talk in a husky voice for yourself?
That is me.
Oh, is that as husky as you get?
As husky as I get.
I think you can get huskier.
We also got their sweet potato fries, which are great as well. The water came in a mason jar, which is adorable. I think the biscuits and gravy are the best part of the meal. And there you have it. A very attentive waitress was also in the process. Overall, an enjoyable brunch. Brianna, thank you for the fan bragging story. Love it. The Denver Biscuit Company, we just told you, located in the Stanley Marketplace, 2501 Dallas Street, Aurora, Colorado. And their phone number, 303-377-7900, 303-377-7900. You can find them online at Den Bisco. Nope. DENBISCO.com.
Have you been there?
No. But it sounds delicious. I'll make a confession. I'm not a big fan of biscuits. I like a lot of breakfast things.
Yeah.
Biscuits are not one of them.
You like the English muffins?
I do.
Yeah.
The biscuits are a little too pasty. Get it under the roof. I know what goes into them. It's butter, water, and flour. That's it. And I'm just not a real big fan.
You need some eggs.
Now, I love biscuits and gravy.
Okay.
But the gravy saves the biscuit.
So you don't do like a...
I will never do a biscuit sandwich.
Oh, no. Huh.
I mean, if somebody hands it to me, I will never complain. But I would never go out and buy it. No.
Not
Sandwiches,
first choice.
buns, ciabattas,
Give me any
a
other
good
bread,
roll,
but no biscuits for this buddy.
I'm not a
Okay.
big biscuit.
Okay.
person.
All right. Okay.
But I love breakfast, and I love biscuits and gravy. I mean, I know I sound like I'm contradicting myself, but the gravy saves the biscuits.
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
and the butter. I mean, that's what you put on a biscuit is butter. That's why God invented butter.
Is that why God invented butter?
For biscuits. I don't know.
All right. Folks, how about you? Where do you like to go eat? What's a great brunch place? Give us a call, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Here in the Denver area, big activity over at the Denver Botanic Gardens. It is their Blossoms of Light going on, and every night it is gorgeous. I went to the gardens just last weekend. Didn't see the Blossoms of Light because I went in the afternoon, but it's beautiful over there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, just everywhere you go this time of year, just driving down the street, different towns have all their Christmas lights set up, at the intersections, all the trees all lit up, and it's just so beautiful. And of course, the other day we had a nice little dusting of snow that makes it even more beautiful, makes it feel very much, like winter and the holidays. And
it's snowing in our video.
In our video?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's snowing in our video?
We have a video going on right now for the radio show, and it is snowing.
Oh, you have a little thematic thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you watch Charlie Brown Christmas?
I have.
You have?
Not this year, but yes.
Okay, so I found the little poem that Linus reads at the end of a Charlie Brown Christmas. Do we have anybody on the phone?
Nope, but we got
855-FAN-BRAG. 855-FAN-BRAG is the number, 855-FAN-BRAG. Well, if I don't get through it all, then I don't get through it all. You guys have, right? But Charlie Brown says, I guess you were right, Linus. I shouldn't have picked this little tree. Everything I do turns into a disaster. I guess I don't really know what Christmas is all about. And then the famous question, isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? Linus walks in. Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men.
Wow, it's just such a great, you
can picture it.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. That comes from Charlie Brown Christmas. Of course, Linus is quoting scripture. But what a great story for all of us to just kind of wrap our heads around and say, that's what we're supposed to be here for, to spread peace and kindness and joy and goodwill towards men.
And goodwill towards men, right? That's what Braggin Friday is about, right?
Absolutely.
It's goodwill towards men and sharing kindness and lifting up others every single day, every single week. Our phone lines are open. We'd love to hear your stories. If you've got holiday traditions, memories, somebody's done something really extra special for you this year and you want to just give them a cute little shout out, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And then, of course, once we hear your stories, we're going to give you a couple minutes to share your brand, because don't you want more media exposure for your business? That's what we do. We empower you to build your brand on the radio, because nobody does it better than you.
We will return right after these messages. Thank you for tuning in. If you'd like, pick up your phone right now and call 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Angel Tassi and Eric Kramer will be back right after this.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
It's from now. The vote expected to take place next week. With that, Wall Street soared higher today. The Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500 each closed at a new record high. Bank stocks were the big gainers, and along with strength in tech and healthcare, the Dow rose 143 points, the Nasdaq today up 80. With stocks so high, more companies are rewarding their shareholders. Kellogg's buying back $1.5 billion worth of its own stock. AT&T is hiking its dividend. Star Wars: The Last Jedi is already a blockbuster. It raked in $45 million at the box office just at midnight showings last night. After a 20-year break, defense contractor Lockheed Martin will again make a jet for business travelers. This one will be supersonic. And today's the final day to use AOL's instant messenger service. It's being discontinued. Tom Busby, CNBC.
Let's face it, we love Alexa, and we love to let her find your favorite radio station. This one, of course. But she could find us easier if we taught her a simple trick. To get started, simply say, Alexa, enable the 1690 KDMT skill. After she confirms, you can then say, Alexa, play 1690 KDMT. That's all you have to do, and Alexa will learn how to find us. You can listen to us through your Amazon, Echo Show, Echo Dot, and Amazon Tap devices. Alexa, what's your favorite radio station?
That's easy. Money Talk 1690 AM.
Policies issued by American General Life Insurance Company, Houston, Texas. Not available in all states. For details, visit AIGdirect.com.
Do you have a family? Would you like to help make sure they'll be taken care of if anything were to happen to you? If you answered yes, you probably need life insurance. Now, do you think life insurance is expensive? If you answered yes to that too, you definitely need to give AIG Direct a call. We could find you a $250,000 policy for just $14 a month, which means you could save hundreds of dollars a year. Call us now for a free, no-obligation quote. 1-800-700-9159. Since 1995, we've helped millions of people find out if they could save up to 70% on their term life insurance. See how affordably we can help you protect your family. Call AIG Direct now for your free quote. 1-800-700-9159. You could save up to 70%. That's 1-800-700-9159. 1-800-700-9159. It's called MediShare, and it's affordable biblical health care. And if you're wondering, what does that mean? Well, ask the people who are already members, like the Badger family. It's a big family, by the way.
We have 7 boys, 3 girls. We live out in the country. We homeschool.
And they thank God for MediShare, especially after one of their babies was born with spina bifida, and the total bill was about $250,000. MediShare members met the entire need and sent them cards and letters letting them know they're praying for them.
MediShare is, we love it. With myself being self-employed, owning my own business, MediShare was a great option as far as affordability. With MediShare, as far as like all of our stuff, it's always come through.
Yeah, more and more people are doing this, and you can see why. Hundreds of thousands of Christian believers sharing, and that is a beautiful thing. Find out more. Call 844-41-BIBLE. That's 844-41-BIBLE. 844-41-BIBLE.
In the perfect world, you have a flawless credit score, no debt, an employer that pays you a large salary, and you own the house of your dreams. But all of us don't live in a perfect world. If you are looking for a mortgage but don't have one of all the flawless traits that qualify you for a home loan, call SCL Mortgage today. They are your go-to special circumstance lending specialist that can help you get the mortgage that best suits your financial needs. Maybe you are self-employed and don't show much income on your tax return, or have been turned down by other lenders and want to buy or refinance. SCL Mortgage has a team of professionals that can help buy that home you've always wanted or refinance your current home today. Don't wait another day. Make that call to SCL Mortgage at 303-790-2222. That's 790-2222. Or to get your loan started, visit them online at myspecialmortgage.com. That's myspecialmortgage.com.
Holiday time again? Wow. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Kitchens, Baths, Windows, and Doors. Here's the holiday offer. Call now, look now, and if you book your project for select install dates next year, you'll save a full 12%. 800-362-8370.
Hey, we know this radio station is your favorite, but did you know you can find even more great Christian stations now on ChristianRadio.com? More stations, more podcasts, and more uplifting faith-building programs. Download the app now by visiting ChristianRadio.com.
Experience Pros radio show, home of the original fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG. FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymond. Very nice to have you along with us. It's Fan Bragging Friday. That means the phone line is open, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
All right, so Eric, I found online on the Pinterest.
Yes, the Pinterest, the Girls Network.
On the Pinterest, some great ideas for your New Year's Eve party.
Party dresses.
Party dresses are on here.
Of course they are.
Yes.
It's the Pinterest.
It's the Pinterest. I know all sorts of fun ideas, everything from games and decorations and what to wear.
Oh.
You've got to start using the Pinterest.
Actually,
that's all I got to say.
I do use a Pinterest.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
Sometimes I look at the Pinterest.
I didn't hear you.
From time to time, I look at the Pinterest.
From time to time, you look at the Pinterest, which means every day you are on the Pinterest.
No, not every day.
Every other day?
No.
Quite often?
No, I look at the Pinterest because when I'm looking for creativity and inspiration on, a particular topic,
yeah,
I will go to the Pinterest.
You will go to the Pinterest. Yeah. Well, all sorts of fun things. They've got fortune cookies dipped in little sprinkles, some great ideas for your photo booth. Nice. I mean, all these fun little snacks, all sorts of stuff. So grab some glow in the dark sticks, and anything with glitters tends to be perfect for New Year's Eve. So here's some fun ideas. New Year's Eve games.
Oh.
And they've got just all sorts of fun New Year's Eve games where you take some Coke bottles, empty Coke bottles, or whatever it is y'all finished off, right? And do a glow in the dark. What?
Nothing.
What did I say?
No, you started with Coke, and I was agreeing.
No, you weren't.
Oh.
No, you weren't. I missed it. So tell me.
There are a lot of people who are taking on New Year's.
Is that really what you said?
I didn't say it all.
Right, but that's what you were inferring.
Made me say now. Yes.
I made you say you were inferring that people are. I was thinking empty your Coke bottles, wine bottles, beer bottles, Coke, whatever you've got, water bottles.
Yes.
Or whatever Eric does on New Year's Eve.
Eric does not do that.
Glow in the dark.
Never
glow in the dark
said
bracelets, and you could do like a coin toss or like a ring toss over. No, Eric says people are doing Coke on New Year's Eve.
There are a lot of people who do.
Okay, and your point?
Nothing. I didn't. The conversation started before you found the word bottles.
Didn't start.
Go
conversation
ahead.
Would have been we were both in it the same conversation.
Right.
Now you're having one with the voices in your head.
Okay.
Fun Mad Libs for New Year's resolutions. Mad Libs.
Oh yeah,
that would be really fun. Right. A scavenger hunt. Fun ideas for scavenger hunts. Pop culture trivia games. So fun games, of course. Great ideas for your New Year's Eve party. But here's the number one thing for New Year's Eve.
All right.
That you got to do.
Okay.
Dress up.
Dress up.
Dress up. Right? It is not a sit in your pajamas and snuggle under the blanket and go to sleep at 10 o'clock kind of an event.
It's not.
It is not.
Okay.
You've got to dress up.
All right.
You've got to dress up.
And then stay up.
Even if it's only for an hour, make that hour count. How about that? Right?
Okay.
And do they still do you can ring in with all the other parts of the country? Right?
In fact, you can't avoid it.
Okay.
You turn on your TV and you will be subjected to Australia and Tokyo and New York City.
So we don't really do the TV thing at our house. And so I remember a couple years ago trying to find all that stuff, and I couldn't find it on our TV because I don't know how to use it. But it takes way too many remotes in my house to work the television.
Sure.
And you got a HDMI 1, HDMI 2, HDMI, right? Yeah. So dress up. Even if you're sitting in your living room, put on something fancy. Fun top hat, bow tie, little sprinkles, glitter, your fun party rings that all light up. Decorate also with some sparkle. Your house is probably already has decorations up from the holidays, but, hang stuff from the ceiling, put out, extra champagne flutes, light up some stuff with some gold sparkle and glitter.
All
but
right.
Decorate, add some fun sparkle, party hats and noisemakers, stuff you put on your head.
Are you guys going to do a balloon drop again?
I'm not actually having I don't think a New Year's Eve party at my house.
Oh, okay.
This year, but whenever we do,
You do a balloon drop.
I do a balloon drop.
Yeah.
I do a balloon drop. We blow up the balloons, and then at midnight, and we have a vaulted ceiling, and so let it drop, which is always super fun. Balloons galore, noisemakers are always super fun, and fancy drinks. And so take any drink that you were going to drink,
Right.
dip the rim in some lemon juice,
Right.
and some sprinkles,
Okay.
and make it festive. Make it festive.
And put it in like a flute or a margarita glass instead of your just generic wine glass.
Just a little, a little party time. And so, I mean, even if you're drinking water, right?
Yeah.
Or milk, make it fancy.
What do you think about putting a theme to your party?
I like themes.
Like a James Bond theme or Midnight in Paris kind of a theme or something like that.
Everything pink.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
You have been on Pinterest, haven't you?
Last year I was given this big, gigantic, pink, sparkly champagne glass.
Yes.
That is really more decorative.
Sure.
But it became my theme.
It's a perfect.
I know to work everything around that and matching around that. Snacks. Some of the fun snacks that they're making. And of course, go to Pinterest and see all those fun little snacks that are there. Fun ideas, things you can do with crackers and cookies, and turns everything into tuxedos and fancy pants.
Yes, indeed. Have you ever gone out clubbing or to like a downtown scene for once? Really?
Once. The crowd, Angel and crowds and lines.
Yeah, you don't do lines very well.
I don't. And I don't do crowds. I'm little.
That's true.
So when I can't see a thing.
Bumper.
I can't see a thing in the crowds. I'm at like everybody's armpit level.
Yeah.
And so other people can kind of survey what's going on. It's super exciting, but it's like I have to have my own little mini party, like down here, down low. I do.
You really do.
I do, but so I don't usually go where there's big crowds. We do stay home a lot. We do home parties. We've always done a lot of stuff where our kids could come and play with us because we had our kids. So that's a lot of times why we stayed at home, was the kids could have their friends over, we could have our friends over, and it was always fun.
Low key.
Mm-hmm.
I've had I'm on a site here. WTOP says you can go low key if your preference is cold beer and a good burger. Skip that fancy Grand Prix menu and head to a neighborhood restaurant or a sports bar. And they encourage you, don't forget to ride share.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Ride share or take a taxi.
Are you going to work it? Are you going to ride share on New Year's Eve?
Oh, I have no choice. Yeah. I
have no choice.
Yeah.
I thought it was all very flexible. You make your own hours.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So
I'm just asking.
I'm absolutely going to work it. And so I will drive you safely from place to place.
Thank you.
And, it's one of those.
And these days, everybody's doing it. Everybody's ride sharing.
Yeah.
So, and it's just so much smarter to do that. And you don't even have to think twice about it.
Listen, do not risk the next 10 years of your life. Do not risk somebody else's life. Do not risk
and just to even be out there,
fine.
You're thinking, I'm not drinking. I'm fine.
No, it's the crazies you need to watch out for, and let those who like myself, who take very seriously the standards of the rideshare driver. You got to be careful out there and have somebody who's alert, aware, and ready to take evasive action if necessary.
So this is your first rideshare holiday.
It will be.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to hear more about it.
It's supposed to be a good day for those of us who do the rideshare drive kind of a thing. And, there's surge prices. Yeah, it's going to be more expensive. Worth it. And in Denver, and I don't know in the other metro areas, but here in Denver, there are a number of different lawyers who will actually refund your full amount that you paid for a rideshare or a taxi.
Wow.
If you simply let them know that, you submit your invoice, your receipt, and say, I paid $18 for this trip, and they'll write you a check right now.
That's amazing.
It's really smart.
It is very smart, and there's just no reason. I think that's also one of the reasons that we stayed close to home is just not wanting to be out and run the risk of getting entangled up in something like that. There's so many ways to play it safe.
Absolutely.
There's so many ways to have a great time, but decorate, do something fun, even if it's an ugly sweater contest. Those are always super fun. I know a lot of here in Colorado, a lot of people have barns, and so they open up their barns for some fun New Year's Eve parties. So call your friends, connect up, start making your New Year's Eve plans if you haven't already.
When we come back, I'll share with you a couple of New Year's Eve escapes for under $1,000. We'll be back right after these messages. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
Take a moment right now and rate your lifestyle on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is a life of quiet desperation that doesn't resemble what you were promised after getting that college degree and corporate job. Now a 10 is a life that exceeds your wildest expectations of the life they promised you for doing all the right things and working hard. If you answered anything less than 10, stop what you're doing and go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Passive income is not a secret, but chances are no one has ever shared it with you until now. Learn how to generate passive streams of income at our free workshop, mypassiveincomeworkshop.com, so you can live at a 10 for the rest of your life.
Honey smoked salmon. Appetizers, dinner, snacks, breakfast with some friends. Hey, hi, I'm Cody and this is Mac.
How do?
And besides being bona fide holiday singers,
Like that Michael Boob Sleigh feller.
we're also here to wish you a happy and healthy holidays from all of us at the Honey Smoked Fish Company. Well, what you waiting for, Mac?
Happy holidays, everybody.
Honey Smoked Salmon, available at Costco, King Soopers, Safeway, and Sam's Club.
When you have sleep apnea, traveling can be a real drag because you have to drag your big, bulky home CPAP device with you everywhere you go. But not anymore. Now you can travel easily and sleep comfortably anywhere thanks to Transcend, the world's very first mini CPAP. And right now, you can try Transcend absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights. So call now, 1-800-600-3585. Our smallest and most advanced portable design ever, Transcend is as small as a soda can and weighs less than a pound. You can even add a battery that's as tiny as a deck of cards. Transcend is so incredibly small and light, you can easily fit it in your briefcase or purse to use anywhere you go. It's FAA compliant too, so you can even sleep comfortably while flying. Now you can enjoy the freedom to sleep comfortably anywhere. But don't delay. To receive your 10-night in-home trial, call minicpap.com now. 1-800-600-3585. Again, that's 1-800-600-3585.
The lending floodgates are open at Stanford Funding. Hi, this is Willie Dan with Stanford Funding. Now has never been a better time to refinance or purchase a home in Colorado. We can still get 30-year fixed rates in the 3s and 15-year rates in the low 3s. So call now at 303-458-8200 and we can get you approved in hours, not days. So whether your credit is perfect or less than perfect, we have the loan program to fit your needs. New on the job, self-employed, primary residence, second home, investment property, does not matter. We can lend on all situations and all types of properties. So call your local Colorado lender now and talk directly to me, Willie Dan. I can personally answer any questions you have and walk you through the loan process myself like I have for so many others in Colorado and get the customer service you deserve. Don't wait. Call 303-458-8200 or apply online at stanfordfunding.com.
NMLS 306720. Credit score 660. Loan to value 90%. Licensed by the Division of Real Estate.
As colder weather sets in, our backyard birds are busy searching for the best places to spend the winter. Life is hard for birds, and it gets much harder when it's cold outside. By selecting just the right foods and feeders, you can help our feathered friends survive the colder weather to come.
Autumn is upon us. Birds are setting up their cold weather feeding territories. Squirrels are romping playfully through the colorful tapestry of leaves. Mountain Free Saturday at noon, right here on 1690 KDMT. Bird Talk is presented by the Fresh Bird Food Market at Wild Birds Unlimited and can help you create the most attractive backyard wildlife habitat. You'll hear fascinating interviews, wildlife news and entertaining information about the natural world, whether you want to or not. So give David and Scott a call with your questions this Saturday at noon on Bird Talk. Wild Birds Unlimited brings people and nature together.
If you're thinking about new windows for your home, there are 3 things you should look for. First, a good quality window. Second, an affordable price. And finally, a company that's going to stand behind those products and warranties. In Denver, that's Windows America. Hi, I'm Clyde with Windows America. Help us celebrate our 18th year. Go to our website, windowsam.com, and enter to win a house full of windows valued at up to $10,000. And oh yeah, every part of our window is made in America. windowsam.com. Thank you for trusting us with your business.
An incredible night of stand-up comedy from Tim Allen.
The truest thing I ever read about marriage was on a coffee mug. It said, happy wife, happy life. Hasn't steered me wrong since the day she threw it at me.
Saturday, January 13th, 7 p.m. Belco Theater, Denver. Tickets on sale now at AXS.com or by phone at 888-929-7849.
You know what gets a bad rap?
Yelling! Tim Allen, live on stage. For mature audiences only. Must be 18 or older to attend.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. And as we do our Disco Inferno and Burn, Baby Burn, it's 29 degrees outside.
No way.
That's what it says.
No way. It's warm.
Okie dokie.
It's always warm in my world.
In your heart, that's for sure.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I just realized, Eric, you went to the kitchen and got some snacks.
I did.
And put them down in between us, and I moved them all the way over to next to me. So I'm so sorry. Those were for us to be sharing.
You can share them over there. That's okay.
Apparently, I took them over here. So, of course, we're hanging around on Pinterest talking about New Year's Eve and fun ideas.
Yeah.
And they made a balloon bouquet. So these are like kind of fun party ideas if you've got, young ones around.
Right, sure.
And so they took and made a balloon bouquet, like a little rainbow. And so at each half hour, each hour, as it gets closer to midnight, you get to pop like one of the balloons. So you kind of do the countdown.
Sure, yep.
Of course, you can do it as it gets.
I get nervous.
I know you get nervous.
Balloons.
Yes. Yeah. So, but any kind of fun thing where maybe you do it with cookies or you have to eat the 10 o'clock cookie, and then you have to eat the 10:30 cookie, and the 11 o'clock cookie, and the 11:30 cookie. Maybe marshmallows. Not a whole cookie. I'm already starting to get a little sugar sick from talking about eating all those cookies.
All right. Well, you want to ring in the new year by maybe hanging out somewhere, but don't have the budget to go crazy. Well, there's several destinations that you can choose to go have New Year's Eve escapes for under $1,000. And if you think about that, 2 people for a couple of days, that's probably a pretty good rate.
Okay, well, where are we going?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Ooh,
How about heading over to the Music City? They know how to throw a festive party any time of the year, but over New Year's Eve, you can enjoy an elaborate spectacle. I used to go to the Opryland Hotel during the holidays. And,
you did?
Oh my gosh, is it gorgeous? It is just... It's one of those things you just got to go, get out, go walk in, whether you're a resident or not, and go walk the hotel.
It is so pretty what they do this time of year.
Like your hotel, you'll put on a mile or two walking through that.
Just had to, I just wasn't thinking when I packed these boots to go on, the only pair of shoes I packed for a 4-day trip to Las Vegas, how hard and how much I'd be on my feet walking. And so I should have actually brought tennis shoes for the long walk part of the journey. And then when I got there, but I didn't pack tennis shoes. You would think I knew better. And I second guessed myself 2 or 3 times.
Right.
Should I throw in? No, I'll be fine. Should I throw in? No, I'll be fine. Sometimes we do have to listen to those extra voices in our head.
Sure. So in Nashville, you can go check out this really elaborate spectacle called the annual Jack Daniel's Music City Midnight Concert. And it costs you $0. So go hang out with a whole bunch of people and some great music. That's the heart of country music. And so there's going to be some great performances out there. Expected to be an incredible event every year. And then how about this? I mentioned the Opryland Hotel. There's the Grand Ole Opry there as well. For price-sensitive visitors, you can catch an affordable flight with accommodation options And according to Kayak's historic data, in Nashville, the median flight price for January has been under $300.
Wow.
And the median price for a hotel has been under $250.
Wow.
So
All
you
right.
can make some real inroads to a couple of days and do it up nice in Nashville. How about Laguna Beach, California? If your idea of vacation involves surf and laid-back vibes, slip away to Laguna Beach.
Nice.
Right.
Okay. All right.
The Casa Laguna Hotel and Spa, you can take advantage of complimentary beach chairs, breakfast, as well as heated swimming pools. And rooms start about $250 a night during New Year's, and you can get flights for as low as $140.
What would be your most, maybe not necessarily for this year, but like your dream place that you would like to?
I would love to go to Paris.
To Paris and ring in the new year?
Yeah.
That would be really fun. Oh my gosh, the
Would be.
Eiffel Tower all lit up and sparkly like it does.
I can only imagine and see what I've seen in movies, but I would love to go to Paris. And how about this? Most hotels in San Jose del Cabo, Mexico, come with steep price tags during the peak season, but you can still get in and get a great deal in Cabo San Lucas. Let's see here.
The nice thing about Cabo from Denver is it's a quick flight, same time zone, and you're there. You're there. You leave here at lunch. You're there for dinner. You leave here at breakfast. You're there for lunch, and vice versa.
And it's not expensive airfare. From New York City to Cabo, it starts around $443 from December 30th to January 4th. From Denver, it's a little, it's a little less than that.
I imagine it's fun. You know, to be at a resort, any resort, anywhere in the world. I just think that they would be celebrating all day long. Let somebody else do the planning, the setup, and the cleanup.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely. Your job is to sleep in.
Yes.
Hang that little sign on the door saying "Don't disturb," and just sleep the rest of the day.
And sleep in. We've always done on our New Year's Day. I don't know why. That's the day we take down the tree and start to kind of get the house back in order. Usually,
yeah.
Many of New Year's, I have bought a new couch on New Year's, like 3 times. I think every couch that I've ever bought has been on New Year's.
On New Year's?
Yeah, on New Year's Day.
So did Jay just say we're staying in, or let's go to a movie or something, so that you don't?
So I don't go buy a new couch. Well, I think it just happens to be the timing of it. We've been needing one. We had been talking about getting one.
And there's big sales.
And now we're cleaning up from the Christmas, and we're kind of putting the house back together.
Mm-hmm.
I think all the last 3 couches that I have bought, I think I bought on New Year's Day.
That's very interesting.
And I just remembered that. We might start, maybe not this year, but maybe next year, we'll need a new couch.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. I'll start planting that seed right now. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I know. But the house is, you take the tree down, you take all the decorations down. The house looks empty,
right.
Looks really clean, but it's empty. And as before you start putting everything back, you think, And we always have to rearrange our furniture anyways to make room for the tree. And so rather than put that couch back,
right,
let's put a new one in this new space.
New couch, most favorite. Absolutely. All right. Well, there
not
you have
every
it.
year. But of the 3 couches we've ever bought
in your lifetime.
Yes, that's when we bought them.
No one's throwing any stones. On behalf of Angel Tassi and myself, our producer, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single week, we want to thank you for tuning in, and we here wish you there a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and all of that goes along with it. Gosh, we love spending time with you. Let's do it again on Monday. What do you say? This has been the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.